All right, well, Yahoo Finance's editor-at-large Brian Sozzi sat down with Melinda Gates earlier in a wide-ranging interview discussing everything from capitalism to healthcare, and now Sozzi joins us live to talk more about it. So what were you actually chatting about?
Well, we were there in the Peninsula Hotel in New York City to talk about Melinda Gates' new book, The Moment of Lift. So we talked a lot of things, like you mentioned, but women's health and how to advance them in their lives, and also entitlement spending. Here's what she said.
I would say our biggest risk that we took was stepping into this contraceptive space. Because of intense political pressure in the United States and some religious pressure, the global health community had backed off on contraceptives. And in 2012, we led an initiative and stepped back in because it is the greatest anti-poverty tool in the world. When women can time and space the births of their children, the children are healthier, they can educate the kids, women can stay in school longer, and they can enter the workforce. We forget in the United States that it was the advent of the birth control pill that allowed women to work. And I believe that women should be able to do whatever they want, raise a family, work, or work and raise a family. But without contraceptives, they can't realize that dream.
Do you think the issues around Medicare and Medicaid are potentially destabilizing from an economic standpoint?
I think they could be. We know that we have the highest healthcare costs in the world, and we have a phenomenal healthcare system. However, the costs are disproportionate in terms of our GDP right now.
Key to giving back and giving money and helping the next generation is capitalism. The ability to earn a return on your investment. Where do you fall in capitalism? Is it broken? What tweaks need to happen?
I absolutely want to live in a capitalistic society. And the people I meet in so many countries in Africa and Asia want to live in the United States because of capitalism and democracy. We don't have it all right, though. And so I think it's time for us to relook at our tax policy. We should be taxing the wealthy more than middle class more than low income. We have too much inequity in society, so we need to have some of these policy discussions, and we need to tweak our capitalistic system so it works for everybody, not just the wealthy.
So Melinda Gates has truly seen it all. She is always traveling the world. She has seen some of the worst poverty known to humankind, and that's what she's doing in the Melinda Gates Foundation, trying to help solve those issues and many others.
But not just, I guess not just in the way that she discussed there, but investing in so many other companies as well. Bill Gates is backing, even we talked about Beyond Meat, another company that he's backing to kind of solve the world's problems outside of just what you
and Melinda, a clip we ran on one of the earlier shows, she has this other office called Pivotal Ventures, where she's backing a lot of female entrepreneurs. The reason for that is, in the VC community, there are just not many females in the VC community. And also, I look at we talked about some of these recent tech IPOs. Where are the female leaders? They're not on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. So she had a bunch of interesting takes on that, too.
Yeah, this is something I care deeply about, and something at Flat Roll Partners we spend a lot of time on is really thinking about females as managers and portfolio managers, as well as female founders, and giving them the opportunity to scale their businesses. They don't often come in with the same experience level or track record that men historically have. And that's not just in the US, it's female founders around the world are trying to get started their companies from a small scale. We invest in a company called Ebby, which is a women's underwear brand founded by a female founder, and also empowering women in emerging markets to start their own businesses through microfinancing. And Melinda Gates is a huge advocate of this.
And to your point, maybe you can share some experiences. We talked about the need for male allies in the workplace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's actually, this is a passion kind of fund that I'd want to launch one day, is really thinking about how you create equality, because it's not putting women on one side and men on the other, but having men and women support each other and use their resources or their strengths or their experiences to partner to launch funds, to make sure that co-founders that are male and female are giving each other equal equity, equal salaries. It's something that we actually, when we evaluate managers, is we look at compensation structures on the investment team and ensure that females and males are both getting paid equally or have equal compensation structures and can move up accordingly.
And not only that, but also investing in education opportunities abroad as well, which we've seen both Bill and Melinda Gates doing through their foundation. All right, Sozzi, thanks so much
See you soon.
for breaking it down. Appreciate it.